Hi guys, quick a day 9 update on the fasting protocol. I'm still fasting. I can't believe it. I am so happy because now, since yesterday, I've decided to beat my record. I have a record of 10 days water fasting in 2023. But I built up to it, like I said in previous videos. My eyebrows roses. I started with a 24-hour fast, and then say a week later, I did a 36-hour fast. I was now in keto for about a month when I started. I got a bit obsessed with the fasting because it was seemed to be part of it. I was doing intermittent fasting. So the very first day I started keto, I must have eaten 6 keto meals. It was very hard. Then I ate six again, small like salad, cheese, ham, whatever. I was actually eating a lot of chicken frankfurters at the time. I don't eat as many of those now, but I mean, whatever you can do. And I was also trying to work out what am I supposed to be eating. I hadn't eaten much meat for years. So it was a kind of a weaning, and I didn't eat eggs. I had not eaten eggs for 10 years. Now I eat eggs. Right. So then I went on a 24-hour fast, 36-hour fast, then 48, then 7, I think it was 60, 72. So I did these in a series of kind of a week apart or 2 weeks apart. Then I did the 72, which was a 3-day fast. And actually, it was hard because the second and third day of fasting, no matter how much you fast for, they are the two difficult days. You're going to feel like shit those 2 days because your body is moving. It has had glucose, which is the ingested glucose, and it's moving into full on fat, using fat as a fuel source. So I had a good bit of fat. Like when I started keto, I was 213 pounds. So now I would have been around 195. So I had plenty of fat. My ideal weight is 154. I had a scan a few years ago. I thought they were going to say that's 11 stone. So I thought they were going to say 10 stone, thinking that was a very girly number. But apparently I have big bones, I think you can tell. I have big bones. So they do this kind of scan thing, and it was able to tell me that 154 is my ideal weight. Now that includes 7 to 10% body fat that we should be kind of carrying for health and well-being. So on top of that, I was substantially heavy by about 40 pounds. So I didn't go into these fasts as a skinny mini. And I wouldn't have. So do not fast if you're very, very skinny and you have no weight to lose. Fasting involves your body using your own body fat. If you have no body fat, your fasting will involve your body using its own muscle, and that's dangerous. That's not fasting. That's starvation. So fasting can only be done when you're a little bit fat. So I didn't start this fast until I was over 180 pounds. So so that was 2023. Then I did a 3-day fast. Then I did a 5-day water fast. Then I did a 7-day water fast. So there was like maybe a month between them. And then I did a 10-day water fast. That was kind of an accident as well. But it was actually way harder than this because I didn't really understand about electrolytes. I didn't take them enough. And it was only after that that I discovered that potassium tablet, which I find amazing, that I showed in the video the other day. And then I had a magnesium and salt. So this time I'm taking them 3 times a day minimum. Potassium tablet from the health food store because I can't get it cheap. Tesco magnesium tablet, which is cheap. And then I grind sea salt into my mouth and I drink all that down. And I am getting on really well this time. Now, the day 2 and 3 were still shit, to be honest. So next thing, I didn't do any fasting last year except for one fast in November where I did a 5-day water fast. And I upscottled myself because I put cream in my coffee all that week. And I drank extra lot of coffee with cream. So I didn't actually lose a lot of weight. So this time I'm on the black coffee because it helps kind of get through the day, you know. So I did not do any fasting until I was again fat. So when I went into that 5-day fast, I had gone up to 179, I think. And so then I came into Christmas and I ate and drank whatever I wanted, carbs, bring it to me, McDonald's, bring it to me. And then I gave up all the eating and drinking on the 20th of January. So I don't do anything like dry January. I don't agree with falling off the cliff. I'm like, enjoy myself. So 20th of January, and I was 184.9 at that stage. So then I started this fast, and I was actually 179. So I went on keto, very strict, no carbs for a few weeks, a few weeks. And then I went on this fast and I was 179.9. So I have a lot of fat to lose. There's a big difference between 179.9 and 154. I would not be fasting, so I know that my body has plenty of food to eat, which is the stored fat. This shite here, which is the stored fat. I would not be, if I was 156, I would not be fasting. That's not fasting, that's starvation. So fasting is not dangerous if you've plenty of chubby wubby fat that your body can eat. So your body needs to consume that. It goes back into the liver. So this fat is been taken out of storage. It's been taken into my liver, which is just under my rib cage at the top here. It's a big organ. It's really important. And it's being processed back into glucose for the muscles and 85% ketones for the brain. So there's still some glucose going to the brain, but it's also producing ketones. So that's why it's called ketosis. So it's only when you have too little coming in, and that fat, that food, I'm carrying all this food, I'm like a camel with a hump. So that food will be turned back into glucose, and that's why my blood glucose has not dropped. I have been perfect, no drop in anything. The only thing that happened to me last night is I forgot to take my potassium, magnesium, and salt just before bed, and I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I knew I needed the potassium, so I took my potassium, magnesium, and so I need to take my electrolytes kind of 3 to 4 times a day, evenly spaced. Peace out, guys. I am feeling incredible. I would want to break. Tomorrow I'll be in the 10th day. I'm halfway through day 9.5, and I so want to break my record, but I would only be doing this. So fasting is not dangerous if you have fat to burn on your body, not somebody else's. Bye. Have a lovely day. Take care.